Are you craving a trip on Space Mountain? Well, we've got the next best thing. Welcome to Disney Coast to Coast.
Hey folks, and welcome to Disney Coast to Coast, the ultimate unofficial Disney fan podcast. I'm Jeff DePaoli.
And I'm Patrick Dougal.
And Patrick.
Yeah.
We just celebrated Disneyland's 61st anniversary.
Woo, 61th.
Yeah, 61th.
I'm not gonna lie. I went to Disneyland on the 61st.
I did as well.
I just walking around, everyone. I heard like a bunch of times people like, "Oh yeah, the 61th."
No,
like, I swear.
Who talks like that?
And so the rest of the day, I was like, "Yeah, happy 61th, everyone."
Please tell me it wasn't cast members.
No, it was a guess.
Oh my goodness.
They're like, "Yeah, it's the 61th anniversary today." I'm like, "Yes, it is 61th."
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's like as ridiculous as Spoopy.
Oh, I love Spoopy.
Well, it was the 61st anniversary.
What?
You were there. 61th anniversary. You were there. I was there as well. I didn't see you, but
I didn't see you either.
I came in, like, I basically came for the presentation and left.
Did you watch it too?
Oh, yeah. I was like, there were two people in front of me. I was right in the front.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Like where?
Like, if you're looking at the train station,
Yeah.
center right by the popcorn.
I was like center left, but like literally right up front on the sidewalk.
Yeah, we had one person behind or
In front of you. Look at that.
There we were.
Wow. It was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's weird. In any case, we're there. It was really nice celebration.
It was hot.
It was warm. Well, I got there early enough to like be in the shade while I waited and then weaseled my way up front. But it was great.
Yeah.
And it was a really, really nice ceremony. Of course, nothing like the 60th was, but which we were also both at. But it was basically, if you're familiar with the 12:15 Disneyland band performance that starts at the castle and marches down Main Street to the railroad station, it was basically that with some little added
Extra.
Yeah, some extra.
Some 61th flair.
Some 61th flair. Yeah, so the music that they played was the same, except, of course, they added Happy Birthday, which we all sang. The differences were 61 characters.
Came out.
61 characters.
System one.
That's a lot of characters. And they after we sang Happy Birthday, a bunch of white doves flew through
61 of them, I hope.
I was going to say, were there?
I hope so. I mean,
maybe. And then instead of the streamer confetti that they usually shoot off for that show, it was all like, messy confetti.
Boom,
confetti. But it was really nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you have any additional thoughts on it?
No.
Did you tear up?
No.
I did.
What?
Every time they played Walt's speech. And like they play Walt's opening day speech. To all who come to this happy place, welcome. And it's like, what an epic moment in that man's life. Like, to me, if I were Walt Disney, I think above anything, that would be the moment that I would be most proud of.
I was standing there and I'm like, it's hot.
Oh no, not me. I was like actually tearing up. And and it's weird because like that speech took place literally right where we were standing, right at the flagpole, 61 years ago to that day. So it's kind of amazing. And there's a moment in that speech when toward the end of the speech where he goes, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration. And at that moment in the speech, I don't know if you hear it, but like you can hear Walt choke up. Do you ever notice that? Oh, listen to it again. With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world. Oh, it's a moment. And,
it's a moment.
And DePaoli had a moment. So, yeah. So, it was cool, though. It was very exciting. And, yeah.
Yeah, 61th.
61th. Happy 61th anniversary. Disneyland. Yay.
Woo!
Speaking of theme parks, let's go to Walt Disney World, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay. PizzeRizzo.
I was going to go to one.
Oh, you're going to go? You're getting up to go?
Yeah.
You have a ticket?
Nope.
Okay. PizzeRizzo is coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios. This is exciting. This has been rumored for a while. But where the old Toy Story Pizza Planet used to be in Disney's Hollywood Studios, it's been closed for a while, right? They've been renovating it.
So, yeah.
But they never really officially announced what it was going to be. But it'd been rumored that it was going to be a Muppet-themed thing because that's part of what is now called Muppet Courtyard. And we're getting a Rizzo-themed restaurant. Will you eat there?
Probably not.
Really?
I'm not a big, like, when I'm in the parks, I don't know, I just don't feel like pizza's a good park food.
I would agree. I would agree with you. I hope there are other options. Like, I actually recently discovered that the pizza place in Tomorrowland here at Disneyland, Port, yes, thank you, actually has like other options.
Yeah.
And they're pretty good options.
Oh, yeah. Anytime I go to Pizza Port, I just get the pasta.
Yeah, the pasta's good.
Countdown to fusilli. Something.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. It's like the countdown to chicken fusilli.
If only
that's what you get.
If only we had what's his name? The animatronic guy.
Oh, Sunny Eclipse.
Sunny Eclipse. If only we had Sunny Eclipse. But we don't. But yeah, it's becoming a Rizzo theme thing, which is cool. It's going to be quick service. It's 2 stories. When I think of Rizzo and restaurants, do you have any like flashback moments? Because I immediately think of Muppets Take Manhattan. Have you seen Muppets Take Manhattan? Remember the scene where all the rats are working in the kitchen and then that big musical number? I'm like, that's what it's going to be.
That's what's going to happen.
So if you get anything with butter on it, that means there was a rat ice skating on a pat of butter around the little grill. And so your
pizza was made.
You're eating mouse feet, essentially.
Cool.
Nice. Let's see. There's actually going to be a special booth in there for celebrity friends, is what they're saying. So, like, they're theming it kind of cool. And I don't know. It's exciting just to see the Muppets and the, like, new stuff for the Muppets in the parks. Disneyland, we're still getting nothing Muppets related, but we are getting it at Walt Disney World. So I think that that's promising. I think that that's good. And we've actually talked a while back.
I know, wow.
Season 1, episode 109.
Oh,
so
you went back.
Yeah, the 9th episode we ever did, we talked a bit about the original plans for the Muppets in the theme parks. And if you remember, there was originally a Muppet-themed restaurant planned, I think maybe even for that exact location.
Yeah, but it was like based around the Swedish chef.
The Swedish chef was a cook in there, yeah. Okay. It was named after Gonzo. It was going to be the Great Gonzo's Pizza Pandemonium parlor. And it was going to be Gonzo and Rizzo running the place, and the Swedish chef was going to be in the kitchen. And this sounded like really cool. This sounded like one of those ideas that like would have been probably really expensive to do it if they wanted to do, if they did it the way they wanted. And it was going to be themed kind of like a Hard Rock Cafe, where they had Muppet memorabilia from the movies and stuff hanging all around the restaurant. And apparently there were going to be TV monitors where you could see the chef in the kitchen preparing your meals. And apparently the food was going to be like fighting with him. So it sounded really fun, really clever. This is just one of those cases of like, the Imagineers' ideas never really go away. Like, this has been sitting on the shelf since early 90s, it sounds like. So I'm excited, and I might even eat at the pizza place.
Maybe I'll like bring other food into it.
Okay, and just sit there and enjoy that. That's cool. Go to the Sci-Fi Diner, get some takeout.
Sure.
Or the 50s Primetime Cafe.
Yeah.
And then go eat at not Pizza Pandemonium. PizzeRizzo.
I'm not very fond on the food choices at Hollywood Studios.
I like Sci-Fi Diner.
That's as like a sit down, but it's like quick service.
Yeah. Well, the commissary.
It's not that good. I go to the outdoor across from like Fantasmic and Beauty and the Beast. They have those setups, and it's like burgers and hot dogs and chicken fingers.
Yeah, they don't have the best quick service options, I would say. But Sci-Fi is awesome. And they have the peanut butter and jelly milkshakes at the 50s Primetime Cafe.
I hate the 50s Primetime Cafe.
Why? Do you not like being yelled at?
So creepy.
Oh, you don't like being reprimanded for not eating your vegetables?
But also, there's just like, like I don't want like meatloaf. I don't know. It's just like...
Did you just say meatloaf is creepy?
I don't know. That's just like peas and meatloaf. Like, I don't want to eat that.
So don't get the meatloaf. Get like the turkey dinner.
I only go to the bar there.
Okay. Do you get the peanut butter and jelly milkshake?
No.
Last time I was there, I actually ran in like last minute. They were closing. They were basically did not want to take my order. And I was like, I need 2 pumpkin pie milkshakes now. And
wow.
They
demanded it.
I needed it. And they did it for me. Okay. I was nice about it, but I really needed it because it's like crack cocaine, that stuff.
Oh.
It's really good.
Never had it.
Anyway, excited about PizzeRizzo. I will definitely be visiting. Can I see your Italian hand again? Nice. For those of you listening, it's hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, I'll be checking that out the next time I'm there. And speaking of the Muppets, did you see they got an Emmy nomination?
They did.
Their canceled show, The Muppets, period, sadly ended too soon. But, well, you never watched it, so.
Nope.
But it got nominated for an Emmy. Now, this is not the type of Emmy that keeps you on the air, but it was nominated for Outstanding Production Design for a Narrative Program. So, congratulations. It's better than nothing. But, yeah, ABC canceled it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Gallivant got nominated for like 2 Emmys, too. So,
I know.
goes to show you anyone can get Emmy, though.
Gallivant had good production design. I don't know what Gallivant was nominated for. Was it music?
I don't know.
Oh, if it was music, man, that's just one of those things. We're like, well, that's Mencken. Let's give him a nomination.
Sure, why not?
But yeah, no. Congratulations to the Muppets. Speaking of ABC, though, ABC Studios has a streaming on their website and on iTunes and all that jazz. I believe it's on iTunes. It's all at abc.com. But they're having like some throwback TV shows that. One of them, I think, probably excites you. A couple of them really excite me. Okay, are you ready for this, folks?
I'm ready.
We're going back old school. These are going to be available August 1st. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, wrong thing. I think they're available now. Full seasons of 38 throwback shows, including My So-Called Life. Did you ever see the show? No, you weren't even born. This was a show starring Jared Leto. And, oh God, who's the girl? She's really famous now. But in any case, it lasted 1 season, and it was a good one. Let's see what else. Sports Night, Aaron Sorkin. I think it lasted 2 seasons.
Nope.
It was I want to say his first TV. I actually watched it like 2 Christmases ago. I marathoned it, and they shot it over. It was weird because it started out kind of like a sitcom, and like slowly it became more of like a drama. Like they got rid of the audience and the laugh track and everything. It was very weird because he never wanted it, but ABC made him do it. Felicity. Oh my God. Are you a Felicity fan? Do you even know what Felicity is?
No.
Kerry Russell. 4 seasons. I have every season sitting on my DVD shelf. Obsessed with Felicity.
Cool.
The one you're going to be excited about. Do you know?
No.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, I love dinosaurs.
I know. Every episode of Dinosaurs is now available at abc.com for streaming. That's fantastic. Ugly Betty. Did you watch Ugly Betty?
No.
8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter.
No.
John Ritter. No. Anyway, so a bunch of shows. Go over to abc.com. I think this is cool. I like retro TV. A lot of times it's better than the stuff that's on now, although we're pretty in an epic TV period right now. But still, awesome. Dinosaurs, I honestly don't remember that well. I'm sure I watched like every episode as a kid, but it was a long time ago, and I don't remember much of it. And it has the saddest series finale of all time. Do you remember this?
No.
Oh, God.
Don't spoil it.
I'm going to spoil it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Skip ahead.
Okay. I'm spoiling the end of Dinosaurs. So they're all in the house, and the Ice Age has come, and they're basically awaiting their death. That is how the series of Dinosaur ends. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really good.
They all die.
Well, we don't really see that, but yeah, they all die.
Cool.
It's really depressing. So check that out. That's going to be at abc.com. Speaking of ABC, let's go to the ABC commissary at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
We were just there.
Ooh, nice segue. Back there. And to the Hollywood Studios, some weird news coming out. August 1st.
Oh, God.
This is insane, right?
We've already talked about how terrible these are.
Well, but here's the thing that's mind-blowing to me.
They're throwing it in the worst park now, too.
When I first read it, I thought they were talking about extra magic hours, and I was like, doesn't Disney's Hollywood Studios already have extra magic hours? Oh, no. This is early morning magic, so like this is the one where you pay extra money.
The one that they did at Magic Kingdom.
Which didn't do well, right?
So why not bring it over to Hollywood Studios? Because that's a much better park.
Like, I'm literally mind blown.
Yeah.
What do you think the reasoning behind this is?
And it's not even like, cool, okay, we'll go to Hollywood Studios and we'll do like Tower and Rocking. No, you won't, because they're not even on the list of rides you can ride.
No, it's Star Tours, which doesn't have a huge line at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and Toy Story Mania, which does, but they just added a third track. There's also meet and greets and breakfast at the ABC commissary, which we kind of just said wasn't the greatest, in our opinion. But yeah, this starts August 1st. It goes through, it's on Mondays and Wednesdays through September 28th. $69. And here's the biggest insult. It starts at 7:45 a.m. and the park opens at 9 a.m. $69 for an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm literally mind blown. Yeah. Like, who I wouldn't pay $6 or $9 for this. This is...
I mean, if it comes with breakfast, I'll pay $6 or $9.
Oh, okay, that's true. But it's not a good breakfast.
No.
But, well, I don't know. Maybe it's a fantastic breakfast, but the commissary's never impressed me. I'm literally mind blown. I don't know. To do it at your most popular park and for it to not succeed, and then say, let's do it at our, arguably least popular park at the moment. It's interesting strategy. Yeah. And I would...
Or at least, have, Tower and Rockin' open.
Even that wouldn't be enough for me to pay $6 and $9 for an hour and 15 minutes. I'm trying to think what you could do in order to get me... I don't know. And I love the Hollywood Studios.
Fantasmic.
You know what?
Passes?
No, you know what would do it for me? Private breakfast in the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie set playground.
That's gone.
It's not gone yet.
It's gone. It's
just not open. It's just sitting there. I don't think it's destroyed yet.
It's gone.
No. But yeah, so that's
Honey, I blew up the
so mean. That is so mean and genius. I will give you a high five for that. That was really smart. Honey, I blew up the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie set playground. Oh. That was great. Also happening at Disney's Hollywood Studios is the return of Club Villain, which is really popular, apparently. We talked about it on this show, but it's going to be Fridays and Saturdays starting in September through Halloween at 5:15 and 8:30. It's still $129, so the price didn't go down, but it didn't go up either, which is really good news. The bummer is you need theme park admission for this. I didn't realize that. I kind of thought that this was a separate ticketed event, kind of like Mickey's Not So Scary or something, where you go in as the park's letting out. But that's a pricey night. Yeah. If you don't have an annual pass. Yeah. And it includes a banquet dinner and complimentary drinks and stuff. But
alcoholic drinks.
Yeah, they're free?
Oh, you can drink.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'm sure there are some people who could drink $129 worth then.
Or at least half that, because you get a dinner too and
Okay. And entertainment. But it seems like it's one of the popular ones. It's really interesting how wide the gap of enjoyment is between these separate ticket events. Some are really popular and some are like, wah, wah. But Club Villain is a popular
I've always
one.
found anything villain or spooky related is always does good.
I know. There's a lot of people who love horror.
Everyone loves Halloween.
Yeah. Everybody loves Halloween. Woo! Nice segue.
I know, I did that on purpose.
Yay. Speaking of Halloween, Halloween time is coming to the Disneyland Resort. Again, of course, September 9th. September 9th through October 31st. And we've got, one thing that I kind of, it's kind of cool coming from Walt Disney World. This is one of your favorite things.
Oh, yeah.
The Headless Horseman.
He's coming to Disneyland.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Talk to the people about the Headless Horseman in case they're not familiar.
Well, over in the Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom during a Halloween party, before Boo to You steps out, they have the Headless Horseman, who is literally headless, holding a pumpkin, riding a black horse down Main Street.
Yeah.
He used to ride really fast. Now he just kind of...
Really? He would gallop?
Gallop slowly down the street.
Now he dances.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But you get to see him more because he walks slowly. But there was a time where, literally if you blinked, you miss him because he was just here I come.
He doesn't talk. He has no head.
Yeah.
The horse goes, here I come. Yeah. Cool.
He's coming to Disneyland.
He's coming to Disneyland this is, of course, only during Mickey's Halloween party.
Yes, as is over in Walt Disney World as well.
Yeah, so this is, now this is a change from last year. Last year was the first time I ever went to the Halloween party, so the norm that I got was Paint the Night. That was new, so that was the parade. So they're not doing that. We're not getting Boo to You, as we had speculated.
No.
But the character cavalcade is coming back, which is basically the characters in their Halloween costumes on the Main Street vehicles. The Headless Horseman is going to lead that. So I think that'll actually be fun.
No, yeah, I'm excited to see that.
To be honest, I'm going to jump back to the Disneyland 61st for a second.
The 61st.
The 61st. Thank you. The 61st for a second because... So as we were waiting, I saw characters going into the train station, and there were adults around me freaking out. Every time a new character went, they were freaking out.
That's me.
That was probably Patrick. Yeah. Well, here's my idea, and this has to do with the cavalcade, the character cavalcade. If they want to save money on parades, we do not need floats. All we need is a bunch of characters.
For real.
Like, literally. If all you did was have, like, a couple hundred characters, they don't even need to be any face characters. Of course, that would be nice. But even if they were all costume characters.
I think the funniest part about the whole 61th celebration was like, oh, so you actually have these characters.
Oh, yeah, they're backstage.
I was like, you want to do anything with them?
They're chilling backstage. But... yeah, so they did dig a little deep. It seemed like
I know. Like Robin Hood was out,
and was her name Claire
Bell, the Cluck.
Yeah,
yeah.
So they dug a little deep, but it was like seriously, you don't need a float. Like if they used the Main Street vehicles and had characters marching, choreographed to a song, I'm telling you, people would be happy. So Imagineers and people listening, that's all you need. I hate to say it, but it's true. People go crazy over seeing a bunch of characters together in one place. Yeah, so anyway, I digress. But that's kind of what we get at Mickey's Halloween Party with the character cavalcade. So what else is going on? We're going to get the Halloween Scream Fireworks for the Mickey's Halloween Party, which is a separate ticketed event. Tickets have gone up quite a bit, about $20 or so from last year. The top night, of course, the Halloween night, $99. That's pricey for a Halloween party.
Yeah.
I know people who were planning on going that are now like, no. In fact, they're like traveling from England, and they're just like, no, not going to do that.
No.
That's really expensive.
Yeah.
And let's see. So the Halloween Scream, Space Mountain, Ghost Galaxy. Is this the end of Hyperspace Mountain?
I feel like it will just come back as Hyperspace Mountain.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Maybe not. What do you hope?
I kind of love Hyperspace Mountain.
I do too. I would be good if Hyperspace Mountain remained Hyperspace Mountain. Of course, I'm cool with Ghost Galaxy coming in
I mean,
too.
it's just like time. Like as soon as
until Star Wars Land.
Until when Halloween ends is November, and then we're getting a new Star Wars in December.
Oh, the movie.
Rogue
Yeah,
One.
that's true. I say keep Hyperspace Mountain until Star Wars Land opens.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Sorry, purists, if you're upset with us. But yeah. And then, of course, Haunted Mansion Holidays coming back for its 15th year.
Yes.
It's a big celebration for them. So not too much new. Of course, you will notice that there's, and this happened last year as well, but they still have not found a replacement for Big Thunder Ranch. All of that fun Halloween activities that they used to have for kids, as well as the, what do they call it? Conjure a Villain?
Yeah.
That whole thing is non-existent now.
They're just kind of do pop-ups around the park.
Yeah.
At this point.
They will have like Halloween characters around the parks. A lot of them on or in Town Square.
In the Small World Mall area.
Yes.
As well.
The villains tend to go there. And yeah, it's kind of a bummer because I don't know. I feel like Halloween used to be like normal Halloween, not Mickey's Halloween Party. It used to be a much bigger event. Now it's like, oh, we decorated for Halloween. And I still love it. It's still, honestly, like, to me, the Halloween decorations compete really strong with Christmas stuff. Like, I love the Halloween decorations at Disneyland.
The giant pumpkin.
Yeah. So, I'm looking forward to it. Prices are up for the Halloween party. Getting some cool stuff back. I guess the biggest...
Don't go on a peak night.
Don't go on a peak night because it's very expensive. And I guess the most exciting thing is probably the Headless Horseman.
Yeah.
They should have
I mean, I do love the fireworks.
The fireworks are good.
And I'm excited to see the cavalcade because I didn't see it last year.
Yeah. Did they in Florida? They don't do that because they have Boo to You.
Yeah, which is better anyway. But
I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't think we need. I don't think we need floats.
Love Boo to You.
I know you love the song.
There is a full Haunted Mansion section with
I agree.
shovels and ballroom dancers,
scraping
and
shovels.
Hitchhiking ghosts. Like, don't even talk.
Don't even talk. They should have a Tower of Terror float.
That's not part of Magic Kingdom.
Doesn't matter. It's still Halloween-y. So as I mentioned, there is the Halloween fireworks, but also if there's a Halloween party night and you're in the park during normal hours, you don't get fireworks.
No, and you have to leave.
But on the non-Halloween party nights, you will get Fantasy in the Sky fireworks because, as we all know, the Diamond Celebration is
ending.
Quickly coming to an end.
Yes.
And those Disneyland Forever fireworks are going away.
Yeah, Disneyland not forever.
Well, Disneyland's forever. It's just Disneyland
forever.
Not
forever.
Disneyland Forever fireworks are not forever.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Fantasy in the Sky is returning. on select nights. That'll be interesting, which I think means Christmas fireworks will be coming, of course.
Hopefully.
I think so. But in any case, beyond that, let's see. Turtle Talk at Disney California Adventure has been turned into the Marine Life Institute.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
No.
This is cool.
Yeah.
I think it's actually really cool because, I mean, Epcot, it made sense. That's where it was first, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Turtle Talk was at Epcot first. And then, like, that made sense. It's an aquarium. That all works. It was always kind of, like, stuffed into that area at Disney California Adventure. You know, it made as much sense as they could make it make sense. But I don't know, turning it into the Marine Life Institute, I think is pretty cool. And Dory is certainly making a buttload of money. It's the fastest animated film to $300 million.
She touched the butt. Load of money.
Nice. Good reference. I like that. Took them 12 days to get over 300 million. Previous record was 18 days. Shrek 2 and Toy Story 3. So, congratulations, Dory.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And I don't know how long it'll be staying the Marine Life Institute. Do you think the Finding Dory characters will be leaving Turtle Talk anytime? Or they're just part of it now?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe they're just part of it forever now. We'll see. Beyond that, let's see some movie news.
Movies!
Rogue One.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes
Rogue
video
One.
came out. Did you say Rogue One?
Yeah.
Okay. Rogue One has put out a behind the scenes video. I gotta tell you, these are the videos that always tend to get me excited.
It's so exciting!
Yeah.
Ah!
You're really excited.
I'm
huh?
so excited.
Like, as excited as you were for episode 7?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's some like pretty exciting stuff happening.
I would agree. And the behind the scenes videos are always so great because like there's not a ton of blue screen. Like and it's real practical sets and explosions and it looks cool. I have pretty high hopes. I mean, they have not showed us Darth Vader yet. But I'm pretty excited for it. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So we'll put that video on our Facebook page if you haven't seen it yet, but I highly suggest checking it out. And actually, I'm quoting somebody from the trailer. I don't know who this person was. I don't think it was the director. But he said, you'll actually compose shots that if you were on a green screen set, you just wouldn't have known were available. So I think like even there, really kind of like want to let people know like, we did this. We blew stuff up.
Yeah.
We flew ships and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. And of course, the D23 Expo tickets are on sale.
Yeah.
Sorcerer's tickets,
Gone
in about 10 minutes. Apparently a lot of website issues. A lot of angry people. So sorry if you're one of those angry people who wanted the Sorcerer's package. But you just saved $2,200.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. They
Spend it on the floor.
D23 did you a favor so that you can buy that favorite painting you see at the expo.
Exactly.
Or do an auction for like a Dumbo or something like that.
You're welcome.
But yeah, no, 10 minutes, that's crazy. And what's really weird is like those sell out like hotcakes and then like you can buy expo tickets pretty
Up
much
until the
up
day,
and
yeah.
It's not like Comic-Con where it sells out immediately or anything. But that's cool. And yeah, get your D23 tickets.
Do it.
And before we do trivia and stuff, I do want to give a shout out to Harrison. Harrison, who I met at the 61st. We're waiting for Rope Drop. I was actually there super early for Rope Drop. Yeah, and I rode Peter Pan, which was nice because I never do that unless I'm there for Rope Drop. But in any case, Harrison was really cool and recognized me from the show and was awesome with his dad. And he was named after Harrison Ford. Yeah, which is kind of awesome. So, hi, Harrison and Harrison's dad. Thanks for watching/listening.
Yeah.
And I also want to mention Jeremy Bennington and Dave Tissue, who wrote in, because we were talking about The Lion King.
Yes.
Last week, the Broadway show, and how there were some changes being done for the Shanghai version. And I had talked about how Broadway shows lock their shows and they don't make changes after it opens and stuff. Apparently, Lion King did. Lion King made some changes when it went to Vegas, which is very normal. Vegas tends to make their shows shorter because they literally have figured out to the minute how much money they're losing when their customers aren't in the casinos. So they tend to make them shorter. Apparently, they liked some of those changes done in Vegas. An entire song was cut. I was not aware of this, but Morning Report, Zazu's song?
Yeah.
Cut from the show now on Broadway. I was completely unaware of that. So thank you, Jeremy and Dave, for writing in about that. And I don't know, that's just bizarre. Whole song cut. Wasn't that in the second Lion King movie as well? I think Zazu sings it in
Maybe.
The Lion
I know
King
he lives in the second.
He lives in you, yeah.
It was in the second movie.
Yeah, which is all from the Broadway show.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And I want to say hello to Lauren, 1955. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Lauren. Thanks for writing and leaving a 5-star review on iTunes. If you want to shout out on the show, that's the easiest way to get it. Just go to iTunes, leave a 5-star written review, and you'll get a shout out just like Lauren, 1955. Do you think she was born in 1955?
Nope.
Whatever do you think 1955 could mean?
I don't know, but it was 61 years ago.
It's true, it was. Well, that does it for the news this week, unless you want to add anything. Anything?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, cool. Well, that means it's trivia time. Do you want to hit me or shall I hit you?
Sure. We were talking about Halloween and how Halloween's starting, and I just love Halloween, so I have a Halloween trivia.
I love Halloween as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Coming at you.
What was the year of the first Mickey's Halloween party?
3, 2, 1.
Was that it?
No. So there is a short with Mickey, Donald, and Goofy.
Oh, were they Ghostbusters?
They're hunting ghosts.
Yeah.
Do you know the name of the short?
I don't. It's not the Ghostbusters, is it?
No.
I don't know the name of it.
They are ghost hunters. And they're hunting...
Ghosts. So it's called The Ghost Hunters?
No. It's called The Lonesome Ghosts.
That sounds familiar. It's a good one. It's funny. I am very familiar with that short.
But apparently not the name.
No, not the name of it. No.
Well, now you'll never forget it.
What was it again?
Exactly.
The Lonesome Ghosts. Cool. Excellent. Well, I got trivia for you. For
1955.
No, did you know that July 17th, 1955 actually isn't opening day of Disneyland? I know this is the anniversary we all celebrate, but it's not opening day.
No.
What's the actual opening date of Disneyland?
July 18th.
Yes, you're correct. July 17th, 1950.
It was like press day.
Yeah, it was a press day that was for invited guests only. And a lot of the public showed up. They were not supposed to. We all know the stories. People snuck in. They were counterfeit tickets, all that stuff. But the actual opening day for guests was July 18th, 1955. Mm-hmm. And and for a while, apparently the company celebrated it on July 18th. And then at one point or another, it was decided July 17th is going to be our official anniversary date. I guess it's so that they,
Well, that's when they did the broadcast and everything.
Yeah, totally. So I get it, but it is kind of interesting.
And Aunt Jemima came out.
It's true. Oh, do you think Aunt Jemima was there July 18th?
Maybe.
Oh, I don't think any of the characters were there because
she could have came out for the 61st, but
oh my God, I would have died. Can you imagine if she was one of the 61 characters?
We brought an original character from July 17, 1950.
If Aunt Jemima and Davy Crockett came out, I would have
and did a little slap knee dance.
Would have lost my mind.
Yeah, that would have been amazing.
That would have been the greatest thing ever.
I just noticed. Did you notice? I just thinking about it now. Anna and Elsa were not out.
Oh, it's true. They were busy performing in a musical.
Yeah, except that not really, because the shows were all canceled that day.
Why?
I don't know.
What? Seriously? Yeah. Oh no, not enough cast members?
I don't know.
Oh goodness.
Anyway.
What would cancel? Well, I'll tell you what probably happened. The LED screen. The what?
An LED screen.
Yeah, the LED screen probably
maybe.
broke.
We're assuming.
But that would be a reason to cancel Frozen Live at the Hyperion. I'm sorry if anybody was there and didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. But any case, folks, now we're just rambling. That's going to do it for us this week. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, between episodes, you can connect with us in places like
Twitter, Facebook, our YouTube channel, Instagram, iTunes, SoundCloud. Don't forget to watch us there and listen as well. And our blog post on Tumblr.
Excellent. You can find all of that at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. Excellent. Very good, Patrick.
There's a harmony.
Nice. Everybody have a fantastic week. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Disney Coast to Coast. Have a magical day.
It's very interesting.
It's really well produced.
Yeah.
First of all, let's just take a moment. Bravo, Paris.
Like, finally.
Bravo.
You finally given me a reason to maybe want to go.
Yeah, no, really, really well done.
Obviously, it reminds me of Map and Book, and
but that's the thing is like
not exactly like it.
I think the initial response is definitely like this is comparable to Magical Map and Wondrous Book and all that stuff. But honestly, sorry, way better production value.